This playthrough is sponsored by Game Toppers. Game Toppers are perfect if you want to deluxify the most important things in your life, like board games. Obviously, we were all thinking about board games. Hello, fellow gamers. Welcome to Board Game Battle with Gloryhound and
Dr. Gloryhound.
And today we're going to be talking about cell phones and the information that they take in Techlandia. So this is for how many players?
1 to 4.
1 to 4 players. And Dr. Gloryhound? Well, I guess I was going to start in with the theme, but I think we have to say hi to our audience first. Hello, audience.
Ladue. We got Marie, Kabuki Kid, Nathan, maybe Dexter, maybe not. I saw Battle Cry, of course.
That's right.
Of course. I think we caught everybody so far. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Even if you're not in the chat yet, join the chat. We like to be very active with our chat.
Absolutely. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to like and subscribe to our content because we specifically talk about Kickstarters every Friday and we do playthroughs of Kickstarter games. This one being one of the ones that we did actually talk about on our Kickstarter show.
Which we both did say we would back this, so it is appropriate that we have it and we're now playing it.
I'm excited about this because it is enriched with so much Elder God theme. There's something so much fun talking about like the Elder Gods, and I love the tie-in to cell phones with this. So, Dr. Gloryhound.
So, 2 real quick things. So this was done by Dan Ackerman, and the writing, even in the rulebook, is actually really good. It's kind of funny. There's little quips and everything.
First off,
it's very much an insider's look at the press room, right? Like if you are someone who goes to the different technology-based like conferences and stuff, this is 100% up your alley. Because it's got some little things in there that I'm like, I didn't know that.
Well, it's all in Silicon Valley and everything. Yeah. And Battlecry wants to see your blue steel look for sure.
I can't do it. I can't do it on cue. So just 2 real quick things also as part of that. One is going to be, if you're hanging out later, we will be doing our first Game Boy Geek live playthrough. We're going to do Small World of Warcraft. And that's going to be at 6 p.m. So 4 hours from now.
Which, FYI, we're going to talk about so much Warcraft in that game.
Maybe.
So much Warcraft. I'm so excited about that.
And the other thing that I always try to say is this is not a how to play. This is if you should play. So hopefully you will get a good idea if this is a game for your table or not. So for the theme of this one,
I'm excited. Let's do this.
So for this theme, they actually want you to read it because this is very much a story-based game. So I'm going to start this off.
Is that where they make the implants? It's where they make all of the silicon for everything, I'm assuming. At least that's what I'm assuming, okay?
The rumors began months ago, first on the WhisperNet of indie tech blogs, then from Reddit, then the clickbait farms, the Twitter trolls, and finally the suit-and-tie business press who never let a chance predicting the next big thing slip by. Even as the world's most powerful technology company, the Techlandia Corporation, had yet to succeed where all the other tech giants Apple, Google, Radio Shack had failed. It was a dream chased by every modern tech billionaire, from Steve Jobs to Bill Gates. No one had created the one smartphone that would conquer all others. No more fragmentation, no more consumer competition, just one glowing screen connecting everything and everyone. But Techlandia CEO Dexter Ward is getting closer to cracking that code. Today is the official unveiling of the long-rumored new TX1 smartphone designed around new types of rare earth elements for unprecedented speed and power. If the pundits are right, this is the one phone that could eventually be in every hand across the globe.
Oh my gosh, so Kabuki Kid just said this, that I said silicone instead of silicon. You know what?
Yeah, she did.
I totally did. It's been a long day. But you know what? I'm going to make it Silicon Valley, okay? Because
I got to be like a teacher. I got to put like one of those little markers. This is where I was at whenever I stopped.
And yes, Nathan, we are going to be on Game Boy Geek's channel later today as we are
6
joining
p.m.
their channel for board game playthroughs. Really excited. So go ahead, continue.
If you want playthroughs, we got some.
Continue, Dr. Gloryhound. Tell me how I'm being corrupted by my cell phone.
The company has invited a handful of influential journalists to its new Silicon Valley campus, where scientists and engineers are rumored to work night and day on a top secret projects in hidden underground labs. Some call the company a cult, and having an underground layer certainly doesn't help. But there are other rumors too, dark stories about suppliers bled dry in the search for ever larger stockpiles of rare earth elements. Unusual weather patterns spotted over the campus, bringing swirling dark clouds, employees, consultants, and even reporters vanishing without a trace. Let's be honest, that's just straight up creepy. You haven't been invited to the launch. You have not been invited to the launch of the Techlandia TX1 smartphone, but you're not a tech blogger because you like following the rules. There's something strange going on here, and you're going to expose it all. Sneaking into the main building should be easy enough with all the other press milling around, but gaining access to the massive underground auditorium where the TX1 is being announced is going to be tougher. That is the intro.
Try to get these back into view.
Oh, you don't know how to do it? Oh, that's so
I'm
weird.
trying to get them in there so people can
Those
see.
are cards.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh. There we go.
World's tiniest font.
World's tiniest font, for real. Okay, so I will make sure to read my cards for all of you. Okay, those little packets that say "Do not eat," and now we know why. But yes, because they're filled with like the essence of Elder God, is what it is.
That's probably it. All right, so we have exactly 20 rounds to get through all of this. We have to collect all the QR codes, make sure we have all the right information, get past security, take the elevator, go down, and get to the conference. If not, we've missed our chance, we've missed our scoop, and maybe the end of the world.
I feel like this is like the beginning of like a heist. Like we have like a heist going on here. I like the background story, says Marie. That's silica gel. You know what?
You guys need to calm down.
Silica gel.
Silica?
Silicon.
Silicone? Silicone?
Silica.
Silicone?
Oh, you know what? We're just gonna.
All right.
We're gonna call it the place of the elder gods.
So she's going to start off with the very first part of the story, which is Doomsday Clock number 20.
We're going to ride, share, or die today. Your Uber pulls up to the glass front doors of the largest building on the Techlandia campus, where a smattering of abandoned electric scooters litter the walkways. Reporters, bloggers, and YouTubers mill around the welcome center, lacking an invite to this event. You slip through unnoticed, determined to expose the truth behind TX1.
One of the most important parts of this game is picking your character, right? So I, of course, picked this portly man with a beard, a stapler, and a coffee cup, because nobody ever asked the portly man with a stapler and a coffee cup what he's doing.
That's very true. In fact, there's
And how did you decide to come to this conference?
a whole movie about that, you know.
Office Space?
I actually was in the area, and I'm
Getting
just
your leather jacket waxed?
here to take some, like, pictures of the event. I'm actually just the event
don't
photographer.
Stand out, for sure.
I am.
You don't look like
you
you're
know what?
about to slay some vampires or something.
I'm not as suspicious as this character here, okay, everyone? Like, this character here,
Yeah, well.
nobody's as suspicious as this guy. We specifically did not pick him because of that.
On an undercover mission? Just walking around with a flashlight alone makes you look a little suspicious. So the first thing we get to do is we get to actually pick our skills. So, you know, I don't think any tech blogger is complete without the dank meme skills. So I'm actually going to take skills
Dank memes.
because nothing can stop an evil meme meme lord whenever they want.
That's
to do
very
something.
true. That's very true. Memes are hardcore. You
Yep.
you can take people down with a meme. I'm going to
It's
actually
a swing line stapler. It's red, one each.
I'm going to actually pick spyware as my special ability because you know what? I'm like I may look like just a photographer, but I'm
Right.
also like a super elite cell phone hacker, okay?
I'm sad that our stapler is like right over there. The one that we use every 3 years. I could totally pick it up and be like walking around with it, but I didn't think about it ahead of time. All right, so we get to decide who goes first. How do you want to decide? You want to do like a high roll?
Okay.
You roll first, so I can beat you on camera.
3. I also have extra business cards.
I got a 4.
I have an inside source. I have got the receipts. I have the co-working space membership and a good SEO. So I got some sweet ability cards here. I love that fact that
That's nice, but I mean,
all these abilities are fantastic. I mean,
I've got a jailbroken phone, a pricey grad school degree, a snappy outfit, Twitter verification. Yes, I am a real person. And I have the ability to block on Twitter. So
well, everybody has the ability to block on Twitter.
not
But
like I block.
That Twitter verification is hardcore, everyone, okay? You need a stapler holster. A stapler holster.
You just walk around with this coffee like, hey
He's
guys.
like, do you need these papers stapled? Excuse me, do you need...
Hey, I'm going to be honest. If this
stapled?"
guy was walking around the office, I would not notice him either. I'd just be like, I assume he works in IT or something. I don't know. He's got a beard. He's got coffee and a stapler. I don't know why IT needs staplers, but they have them.
All right, you had to go first, Dr. Gloryhoundd. And I'm going to take the base off of mine so people can see the difference of who we are.
Okay. You want to just do it like that?
Yeah,
Just lay
because
'em down?
nobody can see the little pieces when they're standing up
Sure.
like that.
All right, so what I'm going to do first is I got 2 actions. So I'm going to go to the meet and greet. And I'm going to spend my first action with that, and then I'm going to investigate. So let's see if I was successful. Looks like there's something useful on this USB key. Success. Spawn 1 QR code and 1 enemy via the location deck. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is for the location deck, I'm going to put the QR code at the R&D lab right there. And I'm going to put the enemy at the gift shop. So we got ourselves just a normal enemy, you know, just chilling around. And what he is he's a tech cultist, if you will. He is a faithful employee. And these locations get mixed back in. By faithful,
I don't know if you can call how faithful are you if you're just like a cultist? I mean,
cultists are pretty
you're just
faithful.
You're mind washed, like you're brainwashed.
That's the ultimate faith.
That's not faith, okay? That's all I'm saying.
That's faith. I don't know.
If you are the president, you aren't allowed to block on Twitter. What?
That makes sense, actually. Because you shouldn't be able to restrict who has access to you if you're the president, right?
I guess that's true. I guess that is true. I didn't even think about that.
Makes
I'm sure that was a thing.
To me. So this is good. I need to collect 4 of these, but so does she. And this is not cooperative, so she can just go over there and casually pick it up.
What?
I'm sure she won't, though.
Why would I do that?
But those were my 2 actions.
All right, on my action, I'm actually really interested in taking pictures over here at this R&D lab. If you didn't know that, you know, I'm just going to go over here and go, oh, gosh,
and if you notice this room is red, it's because it has more security cameras and everything. So it's more suspicious to be in there by yourself.
You know what? I just noticed that there's this QR code over here, and as I was taking pictures, I'm just going to, like, pocket this. I'm just going to pocket that, okay?
That's okay, because I investigated the first room, and you got to investigate all 4 before you can go anywhere anyway. So you
I got that QR code.
QR code aren't going to do anything. So you moved, you did your action. All right, so that's down 1. It's getting closer to the start of the event.
I don't remember even hearing about that, Kabuki Kid, but there's so much crazy information going on. It's like, I'm like mind blasted by all that information all the time. So.
Mind blast.
It's your turn?
Sorry, I'm mind blasting over here.
That's what's going to happen in this game if we lose.
I'm going to go check out the open bar for reasons. And I'm going to go ahead and investigate. And it says...
Are you checking out the open bar or are you mingling?
I'm like literally just checking it out.
Are you checking out the ladies in the open bar? All those...
I'm here to investigate.
Super faithful
I'm trying to
Techlandia ladies.
Well, I'm not going to cast aspersions on them. I don't even know these people.
I mean, they're cultists.
All right. So, does anyone here know the Wi-Fi password? Failure. Draw 1 encounter card. If in a red room, give 1 gear card to another player. Discard 1 if playing solo.
Oh, yeah. Give me one of those gear cards. So basically, hold on. So basically, what you did was you walked into the open bar and you're like, does anybody know the Wi-Fi password?
You know what? I'm actually going to use my jailbroken phone to ignore that investigation card and draw a new one.
Wow.
So instead, is that webcam on? Success. Spawn 1 QR code using the location deck, but also spawn 1 enemy at your location.
Yikes.
But I'm going to spawn 1 QR code at the open bar.
Oh, that's really convenient for you, Dr. Gloryhoundd. That's good.
Would you mind mixing those back up, please? Okay. Yeah, I figured if I'm going to lose a gear card, I might as well use one. Goodbye, jailbroken phone. You were nice to have. All right, now it's both my actions. I was successful in investigating those, so I've already investigated room 1 and 2.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and investigate the R&D lab. Let's do this.
There you go.
What do we got? Investigation. Did I drop something back there? Success. Spawn 1 QR code, then discard 1 gear card. If no gear cards, then draw 1 encounter card. So I just get the spawn, but I do have to discard a gear card.
So it's at the press room, which the press room is, unlike most press rooms, this one is relatively clean, well-equipped, and isn't littered with empty Dr. Pepper cans. That should be suspicious by itself. See, this is 100% insider knowledge. Like, I did not know that most press rooms are filled with empty Dr. Pepper cans. Unless you're in Texas, then everywhere is filled with empty Dr. Pepper cans.
Well, that's very true. That's very true.
That's good to know. If you ever walk into the press room and there's no empty Dr. Pepper cans, you know to be suspicious that there's probably, like, elder gods at work. Paging Mr. Thulu. Paging Mr. Chuck Thulu.
Let's see here. I'm going to get rid of...
Were you successful?
Got the receipts.
Ah, you were.
Yeah, I was successful. And I'm going to move right here.
All right, I'm going to go to the
All
security
right, that is
for no
my
reason.
turn.
Make sure you mark that you were successful on your rooms investigated. Yeah. That was
so
room 3.
It's 3? Okay.
We're just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 counterclockwise, because why not? We like to get
You
crazy.
have a telephone call at the front desk. Paging Mr. Thulu. Paging Mr. Thulu.
I believe I already made that joke. This is awkward.
Well, you know what?
This is how you can tell she doesn't hear 30% of what I say. I literally just said that out loud, and she's like, oh, wait, there's a new joke up here. Hold on. It's okay.
What if I just wanted to do the joke better? What if I want to do the joke better, sir?
Hey, feel free to try. All right, so I'm going to start the first boss battle.
Nathan, that's 100% it. It is semi, like, it feels like, because you don't really hurt each other per se unless you're picking up maybe QR codes or something, but no, it's kind of cutthroat too, because you can kind of move people around. Like, it's like, what is it?
It's like totally bunk.
No, it's not under hostile, but undercover hostile or something. I don't know.
Underhanded?
Maybe underhanded is
Low-key
good.
vicious?
Yes, low-key vicious. I like that one. Low-key, it's low-key vicious, okay?
You ready? You ready?
Okay.
All right,
You have
I'm
an
going to
enemy?
fight the first enemy. Yeah, we both did. Well, I do. So I'm going to be fighting against the hardware guru. And it says his PC gaming startup his PC gaming startup brought high-end graphic cards to the masses, but now his CPU cycles works towards a singularity of man, machine, and monster. He's actually really tough to beat. He is straight up a 5.
I like the art in this one.
I don't have any bonuses.
Like, there's the Elder God, just casually standing behind him, casually tapping him on the shoulder.
So he's a 5. I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is...
So the skill here that he has in Spyware, if Dr. Glory had skill in Spyware, then he would be 1 less to beat on this, so he'd be a 4.
I don't want to let you get too far ahead, so I'm going to actually use my Twitter block. And I'm just going to block this bro.
And
Sorry,
you just
bro.
block that, bro?
He's bro. So I automatically win this battle. He's shut down. I'm going to throw that bad boy up there.
Wow.
So I was able to defeat him, and since I was able to defeat one of them, I actually get to put one of these on my decryption code. So essentially what that means is at the end, if I've got all 4 QR codes, I have to decide which one to show to security. But if I have decryption codes, it gives me an extra try so that hopefully I actually get the right one. So that was my first action. Second action, I'm going to pick up this QR code and get my first one. So now I've got a QR code, a decryption code, and I've investigated 2 rooms.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and move, and I'm going to pick up this.
Yeah, you would.
Actually, I'm going to take pictures in the press room because that's where the press goes. I'm going to get a Dr. Pepper. I'm going to pick up this QR code.
Well, that's actually an action you can do. So are you going to do that, or are you going to pick
Get
up the
Dr.
QR code?
Pepper? No, I'm going to pick up the QR code.
Will you pick up gear if you go in there? So
No, I'm going to pick up the QR code, not the Dr.
All right,
Pepper.
Everybody. Should we make her stand firm and actually pick up the Dr. Pepper since she's got jokes? Or do we just let her do whatever she wants, like she owns this game?
Wow.
No, please, you do whatever you want, princess.
Okay, all right.
Come on now. All right, so... Oh, so wait.
Don't be jelly of my QR code collecting skills.
So you're finishing your turn then?
Yes.
All right, so we go down to 17, I believe. I think I missed one in there. All right, so for my first action, I'm going to go to the press room and fight you.
I'm just going to say this security phone looks rather suspicious with this symbol in the middle of it.
You can't judge a book by its symbols. You probably can. I'm going to go to the press room. I'm actually going to go ahead and re-equip myself here and pick up some sweet kicks. My shoe game is tight. That's what it says. That is nice, actually.
Oh, that's awesome.
All right, so I'm going to be done. Go ahead. What you got?
All right, I'm going to go ahead and go to the open bar. Also,
To check out the
check out the Wi-Fi. Check out the Wi-Fi. And I'm going to go ahead and search this area.
Investigation?
Do you hear footsteps?
No.
Success. Spawn 1 QR code. Roll 1 die, and if the result is greater than the number of gear cards in your hand, spawn 1 enemy.
You got 4 gear cards?
I do.
No enemy.
Woo!
But the QR code goes to the meet and greet down here. And it says right here, company executives engage in pre-scripted banter under the watchful eyes of PR minders. Smile and nod and hope that you're low profile enough that no one thinks to ask who you are. But you did get a success. Make sure you mark that you investigated that room. Because that's what it's all about. Cthulhu's weakness.
That's
nice sneakers. Yeah. What are those? What are those? You can't
Open bar,
handle.
you automatically win. Yeah, if you
should.
are getting close to losing, you just go to the open bar and then everybody wins, okay?
All right, so we are down to turn 16.
Ooh, we're
I'm
getting
gonna go
close to
ahead.
the first in the Doomsday Clock cards.
I'm going to go ahead and move 2 spots as a single action. So I'm going to go 1, 2.
And he's going to steal my QR code, everyone.
And I'm going to pick up this QR code that was on the
Dr.
ground.
Gloryhougdd. That was
on
my QR
Are you
code.
sure? It didn't have your name on it.
I
weird.
specifically spawned that QR code, Dr. Gloryhodd.
Did you really?
I did.
Huh. It's weird, like the one that
I did.
that I spawned over here and you picked up.
No, that
Is turnabout
was
fair play?
That was actually
All's fair in love and Cthulhu.
That was actually there
Can you
whenever I
please
got
get your
here. And
necklace
that...
on your own turn? Thank you. I'm sorry she's like this. She spent too much time at the open bar. Drinking Flamin' Dr. Peppers.
Is it my turn? Flaming Dr. Peppers. No, thank you. No,
Sounds
thank
delicious.
you. I'm going to go here, and then I'm going to search this meet and greet area.
Investigation. It's fancy. You have to say it that way.
Is this where they put all the interns at? Failure. Draw one encounter card. If in the red room, spawn one enemy as well. So let's get that encounter.
There you go. Get encountered.
What do I got? Last year's phone.
Oh, gross.
Ah.
Ew.
Time slows to
10
a
out of 10
crawl.
would not date. That's
time...
a swipe left or right. I don't know which way you swipe, but I'm swiping away.
You're swiping away from you, just in general?
Yeah, if I saw you right now on Tinder with last year's phone, nope.
You just slap the phone out of somebody's...
Nope. Last year's phone? I don't think so.
It says time slows to a crawl, much like your phone mobile processor.
Aw.
Or your mobile phone processor.
It's almost like they make them that way.
Next turn, I only get to take one action. Boo.
Don't forget that. So you moved there
Boo.
and then you investigated?
But I did investigate, so there's that.
Good job, I guess.
That gift shop. I don't know why people are in there protecting the gift shop IMO. Like,
The doomsday clock has reached 15.
all right, what do we got?
The darkening sky. The glass windows facing out into the Techlandia campus darken as an unearthly wind howls past. Oh,
I don't feel like that's...
Do you have a better howl?
I don't feel like that's how wind howls. You know what, chat?
Do it.
If you could tell us how the wind howls, that would be fantastic.
Oh,
It's not like a fox, though, okay? The iPhone 80, yuck.
What does the fox say? It's funny, you don't recall Alexa saying anything about bad weather today. Alexa, stop.
Yeah, for
It's
real.
listening.
For real.
Looking outside, clouds swirl in a tight spiral overhead as a murder of crows circles just below. That's probably not a good sign. Each player draws one encounter card.
Come on.
So we get to start off with an encounter. I'll take this one, you take this one. I'll do mine first, if you do not mind. Skip past the slow guy. Today, Junior. Today, Junior. Move one space in any direction. That actually wasn't bad. Where have I been? I've already inspected both of those. I'm going to go back to the Welcome Center. My encounter was fine. What about yours? What's yours?
Mine is
Today, Junior.
coat check line, or is this the line for coffee? Switch places with any other player. If solo, draw a location card and move to that room.
Okay.
I mean...
Those were kind of apropos for each other, right? They kind of matched up to switch.
I'm going to switch, yeah.
Well, you don't have a choice.
There you go.
You
Well, I
just
guess
are
that's
switching.
true.
I mean, you could choose to not listen, I guess. All right, so for my turn,
So I just like wandered off.
I'm going to go...
Didn't you just go? Is it my turn?
No, that was the Doomsday Clock.
Oh
One,
my goodness.
two, I'm going to go to the R&D lab.
Please dial 666 for tech support.
There you go. There you go. I like that for whatever reason, YouTube's like, we know that you put those three
How
numbers
dare
together.
you? Yeah.
You're up to some shenanigans. All right, so I moved my two. I just went move.
All right.
I like to boogie boogie. I like to move it. What you got?
Let me see what I got here. All right, I think I'm gonna move and then move in here. And be like, hey, strange cultist guy, what's going on up in here, okay?
You did a double move?
I did.
Double move. Just wasting all of our time. No, that's cool.
The Doomsday Clock is at 100 seconds to midnight. I feel it should be even closer.
I'm going to go ahead and check out this R&D lab casual. I'm just
If
gonna be
you
like,
could just,
hey guys, anybody got any staple refills?
if you could spawn a QR code directly near me, that would be awesome.
Biometric lock. I better get out of here. Failure. Draw one encounter card. If in a red room, discard one gear card.
That makes sense. There would be a biometric lock in the R&D lab. That's fair.
Hey, do you think that you'll take one less action this time like you were supposed to? I just remember you were supposed to take
dang
one
it,
less
that's
action.
right.
Do it on this turn.
Okay.
So I got to discard a gear card. I'm gonna get rid of my reroll one dice. Goodbye, snappy outfit. I'm now naked in the R&D lab. My snappy outfit is gone. I'm just in my BVDs.
All right, so...
My Fruit of the Looms. I have to draw an encounter card still.
Oh, okay.
I'm in my Fruit of the Looms. Typo in your tweet. Come on, Jack. Where's the edit button? That's true. Why don't is there not an edit button in
for
Twitter?
real. Twitter's
this is for real.
thing where all the tweets you can't edit them.
Oh my God! Accidentally drop one gear card while fumbling with your phone. I lost 2 gear cards off of that.
What are you just like this with your gear?
I'm getting rid of my pricey grad school degree. It was not worth every penny I spent on it.
We'll be like the ones in Gattaca where you need to supply a drop of blood. Oh, Gattaca was such a good movie.
It's one heck of a party. It's your
so
turn.
Good. So good.
It's your turn.
Okay. I'm going to do a thing.
You're going to fight that enemy. That's what you're going to do.
I don't want to.
You literally have to.
I actually have good SEO. I'm all about that SEO, okay?
Search engine
optimization.
Optimization, there it is.
So we sell eyeballs. Remove one enemy from the board and take their decryption code. So I'm just going to get rid of this guy.
Okay.
And then...
You didn't even have to be there to fight him, but okay.
What?
Because it just says remove one.
Yeah, I want to remove that one.
Right. I'm just saying you could have been anywhere and used that card.
I'm taking his decryption code here because I have to search in this room.
Okay. Sure. You do you.
Listen, I'm optimizing, okay?
Sure you are.
And then I'm going to search in the gift shop, which is the last place I need to search.
Well, let's see if you're successful. Probably, because I've gotten a lot of the failures.
You know what? I think I'm going to...
No, what would it say?
use my inside source to redraw.
It was going to be a failure.
An encounter card. Or no, wait, it's an investigation card, so never mind. I just need to take that. It would be an encounter card.
It's a closet full of old QCat scanners. Failure. Draw one encounter card. If in a red room, draw 2 encounter cards.
Okay, so let me see the encounter card. Hopefully it's nothing too bad.
What's gonna happen?
Blocked by a giant backpack, some neckbeard with a massive Jansport is blocking the way. Head back to the Welcome Center and find another route. That's actually not bad. I'll take that. So, true. Like, FYI, like, being at a convention and being 5'4", 5'3",
Very small.
walking through the convention hall with everybody
with by backpacks all the
oh
time.
my God, with everybody's backpack, it is the worst. Everybody's taller than you, and then it is just a sea of like backpacks in your
butts.
face.
I'm assuming butts. You're not that short.
I'm not butt level. I'm backpack level though for sure.
But see, for me, it's like no problem. She's like, "Can you see where the booth is?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's right there. Come on, like, because I can see over everybody for the most part."
It's super bad. It's terrible. That's my least favorite thing with walking through convention halls is trying to get
My least favorite
around.
thing is actually the walking. Like, why can't I have like a palanquin or something where people carry me to
a
the
little
next
zip
spot?
line. A little.
No, I don't want to have to use my arms either. I want to be on a pillow and have people carry me to my next spot.
I'm 5'3" and I hear you. For real, Kabuki Kid, it is
How can
terrible.
you hear her from down there?
And it's all extra hot at that level too because like you get no air.
Heat rises.
It's just you don't get any air down there. Kabuki Kid, back me up. Like it is stale.
I don't
Okay.
know.
That's all I'm saying. It is not good.
I mean, at some point in time in my life, I just decided
Hot.
to grow, and I just didn't casually give up on growing like you did.
All right.
All right, it is
all
my
right.
turn, I believe. Now that you're done doing shenanigans, I'm going to investigate the R&D lab. Investigate. There's nothing here. At least nothing that you can find. Failure. Draw one encounter card. If in a red room, lose one action next turn. Did you end up losing your action, or did you forget again?
No, I lost my action because I used a card and then I only did one thing.
How did I get this one? Okay. So I'm going to lose an action. I'm going to keep my thumb up to remember. And I have to draw an encounter card. See what happens here. Long restroom line. Should have skipped that second coffee. Move 2 spaces right now to find an empty broom closet. Okay?
Aw, short people have no reason to
1,
live.
2.
What?
All right. So that was my turn. It is now your turn.
I'm just going to need taller shoes is what it is, okay? It's my turn already?
Mm-hmm.
I just want some QR codes. Dr. Gloryhougnd, why didn't you leave me with any QR codes up in here?
No. Does that help?
No.
Oh, weird.
How many QR codes do you have?
2. And you have 2. And we both have 1 decryption code, so that's risky. But you've investigated all 4 rooms already?
I have.
Nice.
So somebody has been taking all my decryption codes. I'm just saying.
You mean QR codes?
Or
No.
all my QR codes.
I've inspected 2 rooms and I have 2 QR codes. That's not on me. So what would you like to do?
I don't know. I feel like I should inspect something, or maybe I should get some gear.
You should probably do something for sure. The audience is waiting.
All right, I'm gonna go to the meet and greet area, and I will inspect in the meet and greet area.
Are you gonna inspect or are you gonna investigate?
I'm gonna investigate. I think they're on to me. Success, spawn 1 QR code and 1 enemy via the location deck.
You're doing what? QR code and 1 enemy?
Yep. So
flip the first one for the QR code.
the open bar.
Flip the other one for the enemy.
The welcome center.
You were just there. Suspicious.
It's like they're on to me. They're on to me.
All right, so that's another action down. We're down to
Nothing?
12.
That's a sad R&D lab. Well, I already went in there and really in the beginning. I think I probably looted most of it, okay?
So we are all out of investigation cards. I'm going to shuffle them back up.
Doomsday clock is getting close to 10.
I don't even know what happens at 10.
It's your turn, right?
It is. I only have
Okay.
1 action, though. So my 1 action is going to be to cry.
Is to throw a party in the gift shop.
It's going to be to investigate the gift
Oh,
shop.
okay.
I'm going to investigate this gift shop. Are you serious? Biometric locks again. Okay. Draw an encounter card. If you're in a red room, discard a gear. Well, I'm not.
Like, why is it everywhere you go? You're just wandering around, like, trying doors, and you're like, duh! Locked again.
We control the news cycle. War is peace. Freedom is slavery. Ignorance is strength. Suffer 1 reality distortion hit to your objectivity.
Yikes.
So if I lose too many hits to my objectivity, I am no longer objective. I cannot see anything wrong with what's happening here, and I become a fanboy and actively work against the other player. That was my 1 action. Yeah, that was my
I'm
1
gonna go
action.
to the open bar and casually pick up that QR code.
Yeah, that seems fair.
I don't even know. There was just it was there when I got here, and it was like under somebody's napkin.
You all done?
I am.
All right, I'm going to try to investigate again. Did I drop something back there? Success. Spawn 1 QR code, then discard 1 gear card. If no gear cards, draw 1 encounter card. Oh no, I have a good gear card though. Bye-bye Twitter verification. That would have given me an extra
No,
turn.
not your Twitter verification. Move your skin and remove your skin and continue as you go along,
oh my
right?
Gosh.
That's what happens whenever you get no objectivity.
At the welcome center.
In the welcome center.
I don't want it there.
Well.
So that was my first action. I'm going to move down to the R&D lab, I guess. It is your turn. What badness could happen? He said.
Oh, goodness.
Actually, I'm going to go no, I'm going to go there, I guess. No.
I'm going to go to the meet and greet, and we're going to investigate in here. Oh, no. Does anyone know the Wi-Fi password? Let me see if I have a thing for that.
Not so funny now, huh? Don't know the Wi-Fi password. No more jokes.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're gonna.
You deserve this.
I'm gonna use these extra business cards, and I'm actually gonna ignore an investigation card and then draw a new one.
Okay. Toss it up over there.
All right, let's see what we got. Did you hear footsteps? Success. Spawn 1 QR code. Roll 1 die. If the result is above the number of gear cards in my hand, spawn 1 enemy. Yay!
You lucked out. Security.
Oops, sorry.
Oh my God. What is that? Investigation card?
It's in security? Okay.
All right, was that your turn?
That was my turn.
So now we are actually at 10. Did you want to read this one?
Dun, dun, dun. Read this card when the doomsday clock turns 10. Do you hear voices? The low electric hum that underlines everything in the building fades. In this place, you hear a faint whisper that seems to come from under the floors. The lights flicker for a moment, and you could swear something brushes by you in the darkness. The lights come back on and the hum returns, but you sense something has changed. Each player draws 1 encounter card.
No. No bottled water allowed. Really? What am I going to do with a bottle of water? Hydrate someone to death? Lose 1 gear card. Haha, sucker, I don't have a gear card. Eat it.
Oh, what do I want to do? Okay,
We're
so
halfway
mine
done
says,
with the game, so you better figure something out. What do you got?
give one of my gear cards to another player. If solo, lose 1 gear card. So I'm going to have to give you one of my gear cards. I like both of these, though.
Oh, it's okay. Just give me one. That's good.
Okay, I'm going to give you this inside source. But don't tell anybody that I gave it to you, okay?
Ooh. So good. I'm glad I actually did my encounter first. If not, you would have had to give me a card, and then I would have to immediately lose a card.
Oh, that would have been messed up.
My turn?
It is your turn.
1, 2.
Dun dun.
1, 2. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Your turn. Do-do-do.
So,
now we're tied up. We both have 3 QR codes. We both have 1 decryption code, which means 1 second guess. I still need to investigate room 3, though, the R&D lab. You do not. You could potentially try to.
If I go in here, though, I can't grab the QR code.
You have to fight him. If you go in there, you always have, and you have an action left, you have to fight.
Right.
Fighting is top priority. But that's good still to go in there and fight him because that gives you another decryption code.
No, but then it gives you the QR code. Hold on. Hold on a second here. Hold on.
What?
What was that thing you just did?
I just went,
What was that?
oh, really? I didn't know. I didn't know that.
Oh,
I didn't realize.
Oh, God, so sorry. I didn't even realize that I would be winning if you, like, totally did that action.
That's not a win. That just gives me the 4 codes, and then I have to pick the right one, and I only get 1 second guess.
So it just almost gives you the game if
no,
I do
still
that
have
one
to
thing.
do the R&D lab.
You?
I do.
Do you?
I do.
Everyone, that's a bunch of bunk, okay? That's a bunch of bunk. What the heck?
I didn't realize. That's weird. I'm so sorry.
Wow, Dr. Gloryhoundd.
I'm so sorry. I never
you know
realized that you are a big crybaby. I didn't know.
I'm going to investigate this room.
Keep investigating.
Draw 1 encounter card. If it's in a red room, then I lose 1 action next turn, which it is not, so. Suffer 1 reality distortion hit to your objectivity.
You got your own cubes. I'm not giving you my cubes.
Well, I want your cubes.
So that was your investigation. Very nice.
You know, I don't think that there's enough. Like, I feel like there's definitely something happening in this meet and greet here. Like, I'm going to get to the bottom of this.
Check it out again?
Yeah.
It's like 50-50 if it was
Draw 1
successful.
encounter card. If in a red room, draw 2 encounter cards.
Are you serious? You got like all the failures, which is good. Now I feel real secure going into the R&D
Move
lab.
to the press room to recharge.
Whew, I feel pretty secure now.
You know what?
Turn 9, ready? So I'm going to go 1 and 2. I'm going to investigate.
Search that. Search that.
Is this where they put the interns? Failure. Draw 1 encounter card. If in a red room, spawn 1 enemy as well. So the enemy is going to spawn at the meet and greet.
Battle cries like, oh.
Yeah, I know. How is there still...
Oh.
How is there still things? And I got to draw an encounter card also. This is crazy. Influencer chats you up. Fake a sudden coma. Play dead. Escape when they're not looking by moving 1 room in any direction. I'll go to security, I guess. It is your turn. Man, this is tight.
This doomsday clock is going to become a problem here real fast, everyone.
Well, that's fine. We've got like...
I'm going to go to the gift shop and
8
check
more
this out up
turns.
in here. Success. Spawn 1 QR code and 1 enemy via the location deck. I hope it's in the gift shop.
It's in the open bar.
No.
And the enemy's in the gift shop.
No.
It's a double whammy. I'll just lay him across you because you have to fight him
Man.
so you don't forget.
You know what?
This is bunk.
This is bunk.
This is bunk.
Hold on.
This is bunk.
I'm going to use my card and I'm going to... Oh, no, that wouldn't work. That wouldn't work.
Hold on. I'm going to read my card and realize it doesn't do what I thought it did.
I'm going to get real sad about my cards, okay?
That's fair.
That's my choice as
I
my
lost,
free
like,
action.
3 out of my 5 action cards, just out of my gear cards, just because of randomness. I'm
My
like,
free
no.
action is to get real sad, so go ahead.
So that was the end of your turn?
That was the end of my turn.
Okay, so we got on to 8 now. Let's getting closer. I'm gonna go to this open bar and pick up this QR code.
Wow, so surprising.
I have all my QR codes.
Surprise, surprise.
Oh man,
Dr. Gloryhoundd.
do I feel like I want to be risky and just try to go for it and hope I get it in 2 guesses? 2 out
you
of
should
4
luck
again?
your way out of it. Go ahead. Do it.
I already moved and picked up. It's your turn.
Ah, so rude. I gotta fight an enemy now? What do we got? The old timer. His unlined face shows no evidence of his advanced years. He smiles when you say he must have an aging portrait in the attic, but you note an unconscious twitch in his left eye.
Like this?
Skill, spyware. Dr. Gloryhougdd is savage and completely on point.
You're like, haha, it's funny, you don't age. What are you, like a vampire or something? He's like, what?
He's like, what?
I'm not vampires. Hide the blood bags. All right. So did you win?
All right. No, I need to roll. So
you should roll.
He has a skill in spyware, which I have spyware here.
So it gives you a +1 to your roll. So you've got to get a 3, 4, 5, or 6.
Okay.
There's no way you'll roll underneath that. Ooh, lucky ducky. All right.
Yeah.
Grab yourself an encryption code. He
All
is
right.
now gone. That was
I
your
get
first
my
action, right?
decryption code. Yep, that was my first action.
What are you trying to give me?
For my next trick, I shall move to the security center. And that's it. That's all I got. That's all I got, everyone. It is your turn, Dr. Gloryhoundd.
I'm realizing something now. 1, 2.
What are you realizing?
I still have to investigate the R&D room successfully.
You haven't investigated the R&D room
No,
successfully?
I've failed it like 3 times now. It's your turn.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So I'm gonna move into here.
The welcome center. Okay.
Yes,
Then you have to fight with your second
I
action.
know. There's like nothing I can do. I gotta
Oh.
fight this guy.
Flip it.
Fight. We have fast and loose. Why issue a no comment when outright lie will do? Once you heard him mutter something about something greater than truth, but that was a lie as well. Skill, disinformation. So this one here is a 3.
So you got to get a 3, 4, 5, or 6 again. That's a pretty
Do
bad.
it. Is
That's
his
a-
name Dorian Gray, right?
It's a pretty low level monster. I think you're okay.
Dang it!
You're
No,
not.
it was on the thing. I need a reroll, chat.
I don't think that's a reroll.
All right, what
That's
happens?
pretty flat.
What happens?
So you get a hit to your objectivity, and you go back to the welcome center, which you're already at.
All right.
Because he was like, "Hey, what?
Hey,
What
I'm
is
that
it?"
much closer to taking Dr. Gloryhoundd out. That's all I have to say.
All right, I am going to investigate this R&D room. Looks like there's something useful on this USB key. Success, spawn 1 QR code and 1 enemy via the location deck. So that successfully investigated that room, and then we're going to get an enemy and a QR code. So QR first. QR code's going to go in the open bar. Why didn't you just go to the open bar? There's a QR code right there.
I don't even know
and
why
in
I
the
do
press
these
room,
things.
there's an enemy. Bum, bum, bum.
That's awkward.
Okay. That was my turn.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and use this co-working space membership, and I'm going to send myself to an empty desk in another room. So I'm out of here. I'm going to do that.
Okay.
I'm going to pick up this QR code for 1 action.
Okay.
So I got all my codes.
Yep. We both have all of our
Sweet
codes. We
codes.
both have. You have.
I have 1 more action.
What did you just put a cube on?
My QR codes?
Oh, okay. You've beaten 2 enemies? Oh, did you?
Yes.
Okay. You've got 1 more guess than I do already. That's not cool.
I'm going to come up into this room right here
For your second action,
for my second action.
the press room. We're gonna fight that guy next time.
We're gonna see.
All right, guys.
We're gonna see what's gonna happen.
It's time for the doomsday clock to go to 5. I have never
Yes.
gone this low before.
He keeps taking his clothes off every time he goes to the R&D
Yeah.
room. He's like, all right, well, it's time to go and do some research and development, everyone.
Right now, I'm just literally in my underwear
mean-
and my super awesome kicks. That's it. I've just got my. That's it. Something seriously wrong with that guy. Shambling around the corner comes a lone figure dressed in a suit and tie uniform of a Techlandia executive. His features replaced by a horrifying tangle of teeth and tentacles.
No.
That probably doesn't play well on his Tinder profile, or maybe it does. People are weird. Each player draws 1 encounter card, draw 1 location card to spawn the executive monster.
No.
So we're each going to get an encounter.
No.
And this location goes in the gift shop. Bum,
No.
bum,
Oh, well, okay, I guess he's over
bum.
there. No.
We each get an encounter.
So much no. Thank you.
Oh, so my encounter says, keep the line moving. I'm going to need to keep this section clear. The tech cultists shoo the crowd away. Move to any adjacent room. I'm going to move to this adjacent room.
Mine says, time keeps on slipping. Immediately advance the
into
doomsday
the
clock one space.
future. That's not good.
That's not good at all. This is going downhill very, very fast,
Time keeps
everyone.
on
Very,
slipping,
very
slipping,
fast.
Slipping. Woo! Into playing some Space Jams? No? Okay. So I'm actually curious. I have to look something up here real quick because
Now, I don't
it's
think
my
we can...
turn, and I have to
I was
know...
going to say, can we even do the thing with that, with the big bad guy up?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's just one executive monster. All right, so I'm in the security room.
He's
So
just one monstrous executive,
I'm
like
in the
you deal
security
with
room.
all the time.
I have the 4 QR codes, which are represented by these 4 cards right here, right? So since I have 1 decryption code, I basically will get 2 chances on my first try to check these out. And I'll either be successful or I'll get taken back. I'll get locked up in a room with like no windows, and I'm gonna feel like the cold tentacles wrap around my brain while real warm tentacles wrap around my body. If I recall correctly, is how they worded it. Not good. Not good.
Why
But
like Cthulhu?
but there's 4, and she's got 3 chances. So do I risk it and then just hope that out of these 4, which 3 are going to be incorrect and 1's going to be correct, that I'm lucky and then I can try to get out of here first and possibly lose the game? Or do I just try to keep fighting other people and hopefully get more chances?
That's up to you, Dr. Gloryhougnd. Or, I mean, you can always ask our chat for help.
It depends on how lucky I feel, because, man, that's only 2.
Do you feel lucky? Do you feel lucky?
I'd feel better if I had as many as you have, but...
That's a heck of a mascot this place has. That's the boss, you know? If, you know, you've worked a job like this, you know that your boss is on, like, just under Cthulhu levels, okay? Just, like, right here, okay? What do you think, Dr. Gloryhound?
I'm going to go here and fight. I'm going to try to fight 1 more.
Dr. Gloryhound not taking the risk?
The extra
What
journalist.
is happening today?
Once a colleague, now barely recognizable in any regulation fleece vest and allbirds as he stares you down with barely disguised disdain. He used to be a coworker. Now I can barely recognize you in your stupid vest.
We don't feel helpful right now, says Nathan.
Ooh, I got him. I beat him.
And Cthulhu just wants a hug, Dr. Gloryhound.
No, he doesn't.
He just wants a hug. He just wants a tiny hug. Tiny, tiny hug.
I defeated him.
It's fine.
I defeated
It's
him.
fine.
I defeated him. Bye-bye, ex-journalist. Or should I call you Frank?
How's our doomsday clock doing?
So it's on 4, and it's your turn.
All right.
So you've got to fight. Oh, you got the dude
The
bro.
dude, bro.
No, it's not like dude bro like that. It's like dude bro. You're like, all right, dude bro, back off.
He's always the life of the party, but definitely hiding something behind those mirrored shades.
He's wearing sunglasses inside. What a jerk.
His skill is memes, which is legit. I mean,
What
the
a
dude bro
jerk.
would have meme skill.
Do you punk?
All right.
You feel lucky? You got to beat a 3. Ooh,
Ooh.
you got it.
Oh,
got it.
yeah. Oh, yeah. That was my first action. Action number 2 is to come on in the security area here. And I guess, oh, you have 1. Yeah, you still have 1, so. Dr. Gloryhound checking his cards, making sure he's going to try to steal the win.
I'm going to go here.
Gonna do some security stuff. Okay, so this is it. Hold on, this is it. This is the thing. Okay, so if Dr. Gloryhound chooses incorrectly, you have what?
I get to look at 3 out of the 4
3
cards.
out of 4 cards. If he chooses incorrectly and is so unlucky that he does not pick the 1 card, the game is mine. The game is mine. So excited. Do you feel nervous?
I'm just shuffling them.
Just letting fate decide. Just letting fate decide today.
All right. You can go ahead and keep it on this camera because I'm going to have to get out my QR scanner now.
Okay, get out your QR scanner.
All right, so card number 1.
Card number 1.
As soon as my QR scanner loads.
All right. What do we got?
I've got a quick ad I have to watch about Biz IT security. Dang you, free QR scanner.
Stupid QR scanner.
Go into Techlandia from danackerman.com. QR code accepted! No! QR code accepted! What? Oh! Okay, so that's, my first action was moving there. My second action is I have the correct code.
No!
So security will let me in. It's not over yet, though. Security will let me in. Security will let me in. I still have to get to the elevator.
I'm so upset right now. How is that fair?
I should have gone sooner. Should have gone sooner. All right, it is your turn.
How did your mixing up like this, like all of a sudden, how are you so lucky, Dr. Gloryhound? Your luck is freaking intense, is what it is.
Babe, I got you.
All right,
babe.
I'm also going to look for this QR code here.
All right, Phil, come pick your poison.
I mean, do I have to really go through all of them? Because I would have to go through all of them normally, or is each one a separate action?
So, no, it does count as just one action go problem. Since you do have all 3 of the encryption codes, you would automatically find it.
Okay, so...
I won't make you click on all of them.
Thank you, I appreciate that. That's very nice of you.
Baby.
So I also have my QR code.
And you can take an action still.
And I can take an action, which I'm going to go ahead and come up in this press room, up in here.
All right, so we move down to 2. My turn. I'm going to go ahead and stop by the press room and say, hey, hold on, let me say it, because it's me.
High fives.
I'm going to come over to this press room and say, hey, did you drink all the Dr. Pepper? Lame. And then I'm going to go in the elevator and go on down.
Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep.
To the conference. It's conference time, baby. It is conference time. It was my red swing line that got me there.
Man, I was
Nobody
so
ever
close.
questions that. You know what? I'm not even drinking coffee. There's just water in here. I'm just like.
I was so close to getting this.
You were one turn away. Man.
What the heck?
You don't
Dr.
own me, hot dog man.
If Dr. Gloryhound had just made a mistake with his shuffling.
I take my QR code and I throw it on the ground. You don't own me, QR man.
All right, Dr. Gloryhound.
Mm-hmm.
Did you have a lot of fun with me today?
I always enjoy your company, and winning is just a byproduct of my great enjoyment of your time.
This game has so much theme connected to it. I really love the theme in this game. I wish that there.
What happens at 1 and 0?
I don't know. We haven't
leave
read
that
those ones
for you to discover on your own.
Oh my gosh!
Oh.
The elevator straight to Cthulhu's mouth.
That's
Yes,
true.
Battle Cry. That's right. He won, but not in life. Okay.
It's because of those sneakers. They helped me run faster. Actually, I did use a card that gave me 1 extra action. So and we both lost an action. So
you did technically get
have
one
extra action
action.
to you.
Oh,
You
that's what it was.
You should have done
it was
that.
the 1 extra action, you know?
You should have done that. I could have used my cool inside source to redraw an encounter card.
I had a lot of fun reading all these cards. I think that's my favorite part of this game. Is reading all the cards in this. It's so perfectly themed.
It's like a repeatable like unlock game or something, right?
Yeah. So Nathan says,
very
unfortunately, though, Dr. Gloryhound isn't fit to stop any sort of apocalypse.
Bro, did you see my stapler? And that's a dad bod.
I don't know.
Dads are rich, right?
He said he's going to use his dank memes against the apocalypse. So.
Yeah. Nobody can stop a meme lord.
Well, thank you for everybody that joined us here today. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe to our content as we do Kickstarter shows on Fridays, as well as we do playthroughs on Sundays and Thursdays. And we're going to be playing Small World of Warcraft on the Game Boy Geeks channel tonight. I'm really excited about that.
3 hours.
I thought you were going to say 3D. I was like, no, we're not.
3-hour tour.
We're not doing it in 3D, Dr. Gloryhound.
But
3 hours makes more sense.
The weather started getting rough. The tiny ship was tossed. If not for the courage of the fearless crew, the minnow would be lost.
How do you remember all of that? And thank you for everybody that joined us in our chat.
I was raised by TV. TV is my only mom.
We really appreciate all of you showing up and hanging out with us as we play this game. We had a lot of fun talking with you.
You guys are the dank memes to me.
So, Gloryhound, I'll root for you on Small World of Warcraft. Well, thank you. I think we're going to go ahead and have our chat decide who is going to play the Horde and who's going to play the Alliance. Because we both want to play Horde. And we're going to do the Battle of Azeroth rules. So I'm so excited about it. So excited. So we will see all of you later. Thank you so much for joining us. Bye.
Bye.